Come here, boy.
No, he's made his decision.
He knows where he belongs, and he stays where he belongs.
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this episode of the Jar Media Podcast. Today, it is episode 195, and we are joined by
Jamie.
And your boy, Alex.
And today, so to start off this show...
Patrons. That's what we do first, right?
I just want to say a lovely thank you to all the Jar Media Patreons out there for helping support the show and making it as exciting as it can be. Now, do you know what, boys? I want to know, what have you been consuming this last week? Because
Loads.
I've been consuming a lot.
You have?
Yeah. I've been doing something quite different. And I've actually been watching normal TV. Normal.
When you say normal TV, do you mean actual TV or like Netflix?
I mean Netflix. But that for me is
that is now normal TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for me...
What have you watched on Netflix?
I started this quite small show that I don't think many people know about. It's called Peaky Blinders.
How is it? I've only seen the first episode and I liked it, but I never continued for some reason.
Really great. I'm having a really good time. You know, it's short, six episodes a season.
Yeah, when I saw that the whole season's only 6 episodes, I was like, ooh, that's like a big alluring factor to me. Because when I see those like 20 episode long seasons, it's kind of a put off for me.
The settings is super interesting, you know, post World War One.
Yeah, I should have recommended it to you ages ago because like it's totally your kind of thing.
How much of it have you seen, Jim?
I've seen 3 seasons, maybe 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you've seen the majority of it?
Yeah.
Is it really good?
I really liked it, but like I just sort of couldn't keep up. What happened was the 4th season I think came out. And
Right, yeah.
But it came out like on TV first.
Right.
And it wasn't until like a year later that it came out to Netflix.
Okay.
And basically, at that point, I'd forgotten the whole story.
Right.
So I need to watch it again, and then through the season that finally came out on Netflix.
I see. Well, James being so into it has kind of encouraged me. I don't have a series at the moment aside from the Mandalorian, which we might talk about in a sec. But
It's really well made. It's super. The
production is crazy.
Yeah, it's so good, and the music, and it's so good. It's so gripping, and I'm absolutely loving it. So if you want a show that is quite short and sucks you in, I'd recommend it. It's quite good. It's really unique in its setting, and it's worth picking up.
And Cillian Murphy is awesome.
Oh yeah, he just the main draw is him. He's so good in it. Yeah, it's intense. Love it.
Yeah. So the Mandalorian, we might as well quickly mention. At the time of us recording this, we've seen 3 episodes, and it's the most Star Wars feeling thing I've seen since
Star Wars.
Since like anything from when I was a kid, basically.
Yeah.
It's got such a like Saturday morning cartoon feel, but in the right way to me.
Yeah, it's weird that it has that feeling, but also the actual overarching plot so far has been really intriguing.
Yeah, but it's always like kind of a bit bad in a way. But that's always what Star Wars has been, so it's like perfect in that way. It's like serially over the top, silly dialogue, silly monsters, silly story, but it just, I don't know, just something about it really works, and it's just fucking cool because it's just like this western.
Mm-hmm.
It's this weird space western.
I'm a real sucker for westerns, so this is right up my alley.
Yeah.
Apart from, actually, it's kind of a spoiler, so I won't say.
There's the odd bit here and there that's like that was just shit. That was bad.
Yeah.
But
like every time they do something cool, they kind of ruin it a little bit.
But in that way that's like, yep, that's the way Star Wars has always sort of done it.
I've heard good things about it. And
that Baby Yoda thing. What a good decision. That fucking monster is the best. That might be the best Dibby. I'm putting it out there. It might be the best Dibby. That Baby Yoda thing. I'm sorry, but that might be the best one. Challenge me, right? What's a better small creature thing from media? I can't think of a better one than that Baby Yoda thing.
Fizzgig?
It's better than Fizzgig because it has such an integral element to like the development of the main character in a like really natural way.
Is it truly a Dibby then?
Yeah, because like in Valerian, for example, the hit film Valerian, that Dibby is a plot device.
There's no on the warfare front that is Dibbies. There is no defeating you.
Yeah, Alex is just a Dibby expert. It's like you've got to really get your knowledge of vision. You just can't. You can't compete.
He's got like a Dibby master's degree.
Yeah, that's the main thing at the moment. Can't really think of anything else.
The Star Wars game.
Oh damn, yeah. Yeah, I felt like I've been so down on Star Wars in my mind lately. Just because of the onslaught. I hate talking about it, honestly. But with the Mandalorian and was it Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order? Silly name, but awesome game. It's this awesome combination of all these elements that I like. I really like those modern Tomb Raider games. It takes all the best things from that. It takes the kind of gameplay from Sekiro. Kind of makes it a lot easier to digest to someone who's new to that kind of formula. With, of course, the Star Wars world. It even takes like elements of the Clone Wars and the prequels and makes them cool somehow, which I cannot believe because I can't stand the prequel shit, but when it's in that game it just works for some reason. There's a bit of like all of my favorite kind of game franchises in there, like all the Metroidvania kind of stuff. Awesome game. I can't believe, like, Respawn is one of the most talented developers around at the moment. I think everything they do is golden.
Was this the project that Respawn would put to post Titanfall 2? Was this their main thing, or was this like their B team type deal?
I think they have a couple teams going. Of course, they made Apex, which is a huge success, and Jedi Fallen Order. So
they do have talent.
Yeah, no doubt.
There's so much there. You know, their recent.
Well, they're the minds behind the original Modern Warfare games, aren't they?
They are.
I think they're just really good at game design. They just get it. They get what it takes to make a game really challenging and intriguing, as well as balancing, like, what I really like about it more than anything is the way the story is so integral to like the game design, and the game design reinforces the story, and the story reinforces the game design type thing, which I think is really clever.
It's really weird to look at because like the whole style, the whole engine, it's like you associate that look with DICE, you know, DICE engine, all of that Battlefield.
It's made in Unreal, though.
Unreal Engine. It's not Frostbite. It's like the first.
It looks super Frostbite-y, but
it does. Like, I know what you mean.
It's like it's what DICE doesn't have. Because it looks incredible, but it actually has not guff. It has meat. There's something there.
In saying that, though, I do think the game probably could have used about 6 months more like polish. But aside from that,
it's probably due to like this time frame where there's not many games coming out.
Yeah, it probably had to be released in this quarter just for EA stockholder reasons. But whatever, I'd recommend it if you like that kind of thing.
But that being said, you've also played a little bit of Sekiro.
Yeah, because it's sort of Black Friday. The sales have sort of begun. I picked up Sekiro. And yeah, I haven't played much, but I did really enjoy what I've played so far.
Awesome game of the year.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would really disagree with you. I don't know if it's particularly been that great of a year. Especially coming off last year, which had some like Red Dead 2, God of War, Spider-Man. You had some real, like, really obvious choices.
This year has been much more like fresh stuff. You know?
Yeah, it's like underplayed, like
well, games like Control, and
you know what I mean? Is it like Control didn't smack the same way that like Spider-Man did, you know?
No, but I mean, like, the good games that have come out this year have been very just fresh, you know? Like Spider-Man isn't a unique concept,
Yeah.
but Control is, Death Stranding is, Sekiro.
It's kind of been the year of rejigging things that have worked in the past. Like Sekiro is a new interpretation of that Souls formula, but in a new skin and new kind of, you know, interpretation. Fallen Order is a new... It's like all the best AAA games from the last 5 years, like, combined together. Outer Worlds is a Fallout game in the true sense for the people that actually want that kind of stuff, because I've been messing around a bit more in that game and was really enjoying it.
You were testing how
Jim and I
open-
were just messing around with the game, just testing to see how open it truly was. And like what we were doing, like in any typical game, would just completely break it, but it just let you do whatever you wanted. We were just killing like major characters. And
Yeah,
it was just
you know,
like,
the
okay.
first like partner you can get.
Yeah.
Just went up the elevator to where you first meet her. Doors open, machine gun out, just killed everyone in the room, including her. And then the game's like, right, just go to the next bit.
That's so cool to me, because I respect so much like just the amount of work that must have gone into making that amount of choice possible.
And if you think that game is like a very much more concentrated New Vegas, so you think you can do all that in that? Like, do you get why so many people love New Vegas?
Yeah,
because it's so much more open than that.
Yeah.
I still haven't actually got any further in Outer Worlds. I have not played it at all.
It's a busy time of year, to be fair.
But I'm going to play it this week because I've got some time off, which has never happened. Gonna have some time. I'm going to play it. Gonna have some fun.
Well, speaking of games we've been playing, I've been playing Death Stranding.
You're the only one who's played it.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
It's kind of the best game I've ever played.
Shut up.
What is it?
You know Elite Dangerous?
One of the most mind-numbingly boring games I've
It's
ever
that,
played.
but instead of being in a spaceship, you're just walking.
Yeah.
That sounds fucking terrible.
I don't know, like, I've never really liked the Kojima thing, really.
I've loved
Like, he
Metal Gear.
wears his inspiration on his sleeve big time. There's like no subtlety to a lot of the dialogue and everything. But there's something about that game that's just so alluring to me.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
But it's just like the idea. It's like one of the oldest games of all time. What's it called? The one where you're like trekking across America.
I know what one you're about.
Oregon Trails.
Oregon Trails, yeah.
That game. It's like that, but sci-fi and modern game design.
You haven't got that far though, have you?
Probably 10 hours in.
Right.
Which is like a 20th of the whole game.
Yeah.
It does look very visually impressive though. It looks like a really beautiful game.
Yeah, it definitely is. But it's just like there's something so satisfying about like there are these the human enemies in the game are like people that just want loot. And you're a guy walking around with a backpack with like 70 suitcases on it. So these guys come like running
dribble
from
when
the
they
distance.
see you, yeah.
And you like really slowly waddle up to them and just like smack them in the face, or if you're holding like one of your thingies, you can just launch it at them and knock them out. It's like it's just creative and funny.
Doubt I'll ever play it though.
I wouldn't recommend it to you by any means. And I don't think I'd really recommend it to anyone. It's just
That's what's so funny about it.
yeah, it's
glad
just
it
like
exists.
someone's vision, like someone's dumbass vision.
That only he could get away with.
Yeah,
I was thinking about that, like, you go into a boardroom to pitch this like game idea you have. If anyone but Hideo Kojima tried to pitch Death Stranding, they'd be like
And then somehow he's got like Monster Energy fucking looped into that as well, which is fucking strange.
but that's because he didn't have to pitch it to anyone. He just was like, right, I'm doing this now.
Yeah, Sony was like, hey, you want like loads of money to just do whatever you want? And he was like, all right then. What do you think about this like thing where he's saying that he wants to like make movies? Do you hear about this?
Oh god.
They want to like make movies at that studio now.
I sort of understand it,
He clearly is very passionate about cinema.
but at the same time, he goes so in depth with mechanics.
yeah,
and
to me
games.
that's always been his skill. Is the
Yeah, like why waste that? Like you've got a good thing going here. Don't make some like schlocky ass, stupid, badly written movies
yeah because
that just look really good.
yeah, because you would just piss people off if you just try and tell a story without the like really awesome mechanical things that he's so intricate in the way he like adds all this like bizarre detail to
Yeah,
just the options you're able to like discover, like, you know, just tinkering with his games. Like you're usually rewarded with some like bizarre
yeah.
little cutscene or little Easter egg or something. I don't know why you'd want to move away from that.
Yeah, I agree.
But he can do what he wants, whatever.
But I mean, all the cutscenes in his video games are actually incredible.
Oh,
Like the one they showed from Death Stranding, I don't know if you remember it. It's where they first showed the like beeping shoulder thing.
that like backpack robot arm thing.
Yeah. And that cutscene is actually just so striking.
Mm.
And when the guy is like being pulled into the sky by a ghost and he's like stabbing himself to try and die before they kill him. It's just like...
I think that's why people love it so much. It's just the like conceptual imagery of it all is quite like, you want to understand it.
Yeah. And he explains everything so in depth that
It is
you will
awful
understand
dialogue.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a game that I'm gonna look at it through YouTube. I'm not gonna play it. I'm just gonna look at some of the bits from it.
Yeah, it's wacky.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool though that like something that wacky is able to exist, you know, and it not just all be COD, Modern Warfare, or whatever the fuck.
Rich, I kind of want. Not gonna deny I'm in the mood for some good old fashioned COD.
You know the like vehicles in Death Stranding.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of vehicles, I just wanted to. I want to talk about this. We got to talk about it. The Cybertruck.
So, for those who don't know, Tesla, massive world leader in electric vehicles. You know, absolutely huge. Everyone should know them. They recently unveiled their new Cybertruck, which is it's basically a fucking vehicle from Cyberpunk 2044 or whatever.
It's a pickup
truck. It genuinely looks straight out of a sci-fi movie.
It looks it looks like something out of Blade Runner.
And that's what he said his inspiration was just it's going to look like something out of Blade Runner. And he's delivered. It genuinely does. But there's a lot of salty people out there about this. People are losing their minds because they think this looks terrible. And I'm going to fucking say it.
It almost looks like it really reminds me of the like vehicle design from Aliens as well.
Yeah.
They're not quite as angular in Aliens, but that kind of blocky.
Yeah.
It's a big vehicle. It's chunky. It's large. It's got real angles to it.
It just looks like it's been designed for use and nothing else.
Yeah, like just practicality.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. I think that Cybertruck
does.
thing
It
is
looks
badass.
fucking cool. Imagine driving down your street in your like really old like Citroen or whatever, and that fucking thing comes beside
I can't
you.
wait to see these things driving around because everyone's gonna look at them.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like, it's so different from everything ever. From every vehicle that's been on the road ever.
It doesn't matter if you've got like a one of those super like £2 million supercars.
Yeah.
A Cybertruck's gonna get more attention than you.
Don't you think it's fascinating though, where it's like, yeah, things like Aliens and Blade Runner exist, like conceptually, and they're always set in the future. But we're actually at a point now where these companies are designing vehicles that actually look and function the way they kind of do in those universes.
Yeah.
We're like going in that direction as like a result of that kind of fiction. It's crazy to me.
It's crazy.
An electric vehicle that looks like that and actually works and you can buy it and it's not millions upon millions of dollars. It's what, $40,000 or something?
It's $39,000. And
which is crazy.
if you consider this is like a workhorse, it's to like pull things, it's to carry things, it's supposed to be fully functional.
How many seats is it?
It's like 7 seats.
What?
Yeah, 6 or 7 seats.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And you think
It's a big thing.
in American culture they have these massive, huge trucks, and this fucking electric thing will just put them all to shame because it's all electric. It's power instantly.
I didn't hear what its 0 to 60 was, but I'm sure it's
It'll probably
Stupid.
be
For a pickup, it's going to be insane.
no doubt about it. It makes my car. It's going to make my new car look like a joke, quite literally. But everyone hates the design. All the car people.
It's one of those like controversial things. I feel like it's kind of split down the middle, where it's one of those that's either really gonna connect with you, or it's just gonna be like that's just stupid kind of thing.
But then people cannot criticize the Cybertruck when shit exists like the Citroen Cactus. Unbelievably
Is
fucking.
that seriously the name of a car? The Citroen Cactus?
Yeah,
It's the one with the
one.
plastic doors.
Oh, is it?
The plastic
Yeah.
on the doors.
Jeez. I didn't realise that it's such a bad name.
Citroen Cactus. Just don't care what you do. Go on Google Images and just look at the first fucking image. You'll understand that it is the shittiest looking car ever fucking made, and people are complaining about the size.
Yeah.
Tesla.
Because I was thinking about that, and correct me if I'm wrong, James, because you're the car expert on the cast. But what is the defining like car design of the last kind of 20 years? Because there is a really distinct style to, 70s, 80s vehicles. And we were at this weird point where there is this strange uniformity,
It's obviously car design is very difficult to kind of look into. It's not simple, but if I had to say it's plastic, it's like everything has to be like this molded plastic around the arches, around the bumpers. It's just like this cheap plasticky look.
Yeah.
And it's like you got to protect the doors because people smash them open and all that. And it's
about like
look.
practicality more than design statement, really. I guess that's what's so controversial about the Cybertruck is that it's like a statement vehicle. Like you can't not associate that. You know exactly what it is when you see it. Like it's so striking compared to whatever, like a Citroen fucking Cactus or whatever.
It's a form of art.
Yeah. It's so cool to me that like just something like that is just unveiled and you can just buy it as a product and it works,
And
supposedly.
when's it out?
Next year. And of buying, 150,000 people already pre-ordered it.
Mm-hmm. It's so cool though because like even in our like middle of nowhere town, you see Teslas everywhere.
There's like 3 around our area, let alone the amount of BMW i3s.
And then when the closer you get to cities, the more and more you see. I went to London recently. I saw countless Teslas. They're just so popular.
And it's like, I'll say right now, I'm kind of iffy on Teslas. Give me $39,000. I'm pre-ordering a Tesla truck because that shit looks fucking. I want it. I want it.
And it's like made out of steel. Like it's just a cool like.
You can get out
machine.
that car dressed in black with sunglasses on and look fucking cool. That's it. That's nothing else matters.
Yeah, what do you think about the design, Jim?
I like it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so striking to me.
Like I said, it's like a piece of art. It's emotional.
It looks sharp.
Very sharp.
I'd buy one. I'm gonna buy one.
Jar Media
Fuck it.
all own Cybertrucks.
But if a car like that is releasing for about $40,000 in 20 years' time, like what kind of crazy vehicles are we going to be able to buy just realistically, It's a crazy world that we live in.
Alex, you've been thinking about, getting rid of your BMW. Is this the perfect time? Is this it?
I would love one of those, but I feel like I don't know. Would it even fit in my drive?
I was gonna ask. Is it genuinely called the Cybertruck?
Yes,
The
it's a
Cybertruck.
truck.
Yeah. The Tesla Cybertruck.
That makes it so much better.
It's just totally embracing what it is.
Yeah. I love it.
And do you know what? Do you know what type of person was doing that? Someone with a beard. No, with beards. So, a few weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, almost a month ago,
Start of November at least.
I agreed to grow out this beard. And we're now coming to the end of November.
Yeah. Got 5 days left at the time recording this.
And so, what do we do?
Or 6.
Alex did, later in the month, join this quest for beard.
I haven't shaved this whole month.
I haven't even touched it. I've not even trimmed it. I've left it just pure.
Mm-hmm.
I've been taking care of it. I've been oiling up, combing it.
Yeah, because
well.
Jim and I knew that out of everyone on JAR, you have the greatest capacity to grow a beard. No question about it.
Not a doubt in my
I've
mind.
tried my best, but my attempts are pitiful in comparison.
I haven't even tried it. It's just fucking. it's just gone on, you know.
Maybe if I got some like charcoal and put it on my face, you'd be able to see the hairs, but they're all white.
Dye
and
your
invisible.
facial hair.
What colour should I dye it? Purple.
Yeah, like blue.
Bright blue.
Yeah,
Look
neon.
like some Star Wars monster.
Yeah.
So, moving forward, what do the JAR fans think should happen to this beard?
They're going to say keep it.
Give them a good, like, move the mic away and give them a good, like, move your head around all angles and show them. Because all the comments from the cast that went up last were like, okay, yeah, everyone's in agreement. The beard
It's come out better than I expected. Because it's not super long and bushy, it's just kind of there.
It's snake-like. Solid snake-like.
snake.
So, and I do like it now. When I had bushy hair at the top, it was just like, okay, it needs a bit of work. But since I've cut my hair, it's just like, it works. It's a full package now.
And it's good in winter too, because it keeps
It
your
generally
face a bit
does
warmer.
actually keep my face warm, which is really nice.
What do you think those people that have the like huge Santa beards? They must be so warm all the time.
Yeah, it must be
It
incredible.
must be horrible in summer.
Yeah. That's it. That's the breaking point, is when I get to someone going to be like, my
Mm.
face is sweaty.
Yeah. Whereas I'm torn. Whereas like when December rolls around, if I should just shave it away or not.
Mm. So, I guess we'll give the vote to the JAR
Tell us
fans.
in the comments if you're listening on iTunes or whatever. Pop over to the YouTube video and have a look at James's face and tell us what you think.
Yeah, tell me where we should go with this.
Don't tell me what you think of me though, because I don't care. I actually really care.
So, and maybe I will let that influence if I keep the beard or if I go baby face again. So, yeah, see what happens.
James dropped his phone in poo.
No,
me?
I didn't drop it in poo. I was sitting there. I went to the toilet.
Did a poo and then drop your phone in it.
I did a poo in the toilet. I was wearing overalls, so my I pulled them down. They were really baggy. My phone was in the pocket. You know, I'd done my business. I stood up and quickly turned around to look at the mirror. And then I heard this massive, like, metally clang. And I kind of didn't even think about it. Because I thought it would just be like something, bit of the metal buttons hitting on the toilet or something. So I looked in the mirror, then I kind of just looked down. And in the toilet, standing vertically up, was my phone. In the toilet, in the shit.
Embedded into the poo-poo.
And it wasn't just like, you know, touching it. It was like the water was up to there. It was like pretty much completely covering my phone. And I was like, oh shit, I might have broke my phone. I picked it up with poo, cleaned it off,
Am we?
and it's been fine ever since. You know, when these people say that, you know, getting your phone wet's going to break it, well, my shit didn't break my phone, so your
sounds
phone
like
will be fine.
a shitty situation.
Way. And with that said, we'll be back after some of these. We'll be back after some of these.
We'll be back after some of these.
Dick the Head shirts available now. Check in the description.
This dog. For those listening, this corgi just climbs all over me and treats me like dirt. He's got something against me.
I think he's got something against us. It's people with J in the name.
Yeah. Defo.
Well, yeah.
He's a little angry creature.
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night.
You did it, James. You introduced it in the second half.
You can't not now that James always makes something a thing, and then it's a thing, so you can't not do it.
We've all changed order suddenly. All in a different place.
It's kind of cute though. So.
It's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor for the second half of the JARCAST, where we answer questions from those of you on Reddit. If you'd like to leave a question of your own, head over to the Jar Media Reddit and smack that like button.
It's actually called an upvote or a downvote on Reddit.
What is Reddit?
No one knows. It's kind of this like...
Is it on the dark web?
It's one of those, yes.
So surely we should be telling our fans to use Tor to get to the dark web before getting to our Reddit, you know?
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't. Just go to our Reddit.
You don't know what dangers you might find on the dark web.
Yes, you might be kidnapped and...
You might find an unfriended on there.
You might find an unfriended.
Alexander Wagner is going to start us off this week with a question asking... Which Madagascar characters are the current UK major party leaders?
I only know two of the major party
I only know
leaders.
two of them.
Yeah, I only know two
Hillary
of them.
Clinton and Donald Trump, right?
No, it's...
So for anyone outside of the UK, our current Prime Minister is called Boris Johnson, who's like a fucking Wallace and Gromit character, and he's the most like... Ooh, oh fuck, who's he from Madagascar? One of the penguins. Yeah, he's the lead penguin. What's the lead penguin
You're
called?
giving...
Skipper?
You're
He's Skipper. Boris Johnson is Skipper.
That's not Skipper.
No, he is, right? Because they're like... They're like really
conservative.
they're conservative creatures within Madagascar 2. I think it's Madagascar 2. There's this whole plot line with them like being really against the apes unionizing.
Yeah.
So
They hate communists.
Yeah. So I think that's fair.
So then
Jeremy Corbyn
is one of the apes.
Is the liberal leader at the moment.
Liberal.
So who is it?
He's Labour.
Yeah,
Same
not
thing.
liberal.
Labour is liberal.
left leaning basically. Jeremy Corbyn he's Melman.
You see, I thought he's more Marty to me.
Why Marty? Explain.
Marty cares about the people.
Marty doesn't give a shit about the people.
No, but
Alex
you think
cares
he does.
about the people.
You think Marty Alex doesn't care about the people. Alex cares about himself.
No, I think Jeremy Corbyn, I'm with James, I think he's way more Alex than Marty, personally.
How?
He cares about the people.
Yeah.
Alex doesn't care about the people.
He cares about putting a show on for the people, which is caring for the people.
Yeah.
He's all about giving.
How the fuck is Marty Jeremy Corbyn? Explain. How?
So, I'm wrong.
Yeah, see? And
I
then,
realised Marty is all about freedom, and Jeremy Corbyn hates freedom.
Yeah, so... And that's kind of all the leaders that matter. I mean, who else is there to even...
Well, no
who
one
runs
else
the
is
Green
gonna
Party? Greenie, Greenie.
I'd vote for Greeno Greenie.
Who is Mort. The Green Party's Mort.
Yeah, the Green Party's Mort, and the Lib Dems are private.
Yeah.
They're either private or they're Sacha Baron Cohen's like right hand.
No,
man.
because he's too like confident and like he actually was a king.
No. I'm saying not Sacha Baron Cohen himself, but his right hand man.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
That's
Yeah. No, but that means conservatives would have to be King Julian.
That's fun. That's funny.
That works.
But it doesn't work though because King Julian's like he's a dictator.
So isn't he more Jeremy Corbyn then?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Which
No,
means
that-
the
that-
Green Party is actually the sidekick to King
Oh, that
Julian.
actually works so much better. So yeah. No, we've solved it.
It's that the election is just pick your favourite fucking Madagascar character.
Richard the Head has one for us. Are there any jar episodes / moments where you find yourself extremely embarrassing or annoying in retrospect?
All of them.
Most of them.
I was actually thinking about this the other day. I think I had a dream about it or something. Where I was like, well, it all stemmed from I gotta pedal it back even more. I went to the Jewish Film Festival recently to see Jojo Rabbit, and I talked to someone there, and I told them about the JARCAST, and I was thinking about some of the horrendous shit I've said, and I was like, would I be embarrassed if this person heard that?
You're probably never going to meet them again.
Well, that's why I wasn't like traumatized by it.
Yeah.
By it or whatever, but embarrassed.
No, the answer is no.
Extremely embarrassing or annoying.
Oh, it's just annoying, not embarrassing. I'm not.
I'm sure if I listened to like really old episodes, there'd be things where I'm like, I really don't feel that way anymore. I really don't agree with that anymore.
But that doesn't...
That's growth, though.
It's not embarrassing or annoying though. To
No,
me.
exactly.
So,
It's
yeah.
only annoying if people go back, watch an episode, and then they're like, you said this 4 years ago.
Which it has been,
Yeah.
literally.
It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, but I'm not that person
I wouldn't
anymore.
I wouldn't judge anyone for finding like a really old episode annoying, though. Insane.
No, I'm just saying if somebody were
From
to
me, though.
criticize you for an opinion you had.
Mm-hmm. Or saying some disturbing thing that I might have said in an old episode that I can't remember saying. That I would have just said just to be extreme and
In a funny troll way.
yeah.
Yeah. We've all done that.
Because people quote things that I've said like on this show, and I'm like, I have no memory of saying that. I barely have any memory, full stop. Let alone what I said last episode.
The
Let
thing
alone
is,
what I said 100 episodes
When
ago.
we met today, we were talking about the previous episode, and we were like, did we say this? Did we even talk about this subject? Did this happen? It's like we don't even remember what we talked about.
We don't know what we're on about.
No,
We have no clue what's even happening.
we turn on the
barely.
camera. We're like robots. We only exist in front of the camera, and we're just like turned off.
Yeah, we
and
like
then
power
reset.
down until the next week.
Yeah,
Unless there's like a cringy nostalgia critic video that comes out, and then we power up.
yeah.
We're like, we gotta find the cringe.
Emergency mode.
Do you know what's insane? Great about that though? It's just because the way our routine is now, and there's quite a bit of time before the episode goes live for people. I would forget everything we talked about. It's like recently I watched the fucking toe episodes and I was fucking sitting there giggling so much over the toe bit because I just forgotten even fucking happened.
We've had some good episodes lately, I'm not gonna lie. There have been some good ones. There's a lot of pressure to live up to.
Yeah, so on episodes like this, we just sort of have to say, well,
Yeah.
this is it.
For some reason, one of the questions that was asked is, we don't have to answer this, but the question is from Sebastian Del Tovo, who just says, what's Jame apostrophe S, James, not James, but Jame, Jame apostrophe S.
I think that's actually allowed.
But who does that mean? Because you're
James's.
Really?
Yeah. It's a
James.
possessive S. James's.
No, because James...
No, if his
I
name
don't know
was...
about that.
I think it actually is grammatically correct, but people rarely use it like that. Actually, no, I think I'm wrong. I think they've made a mistake.
Yeah, because James's name is James.
No, I'm thinking of James apostrophe S.
James's.
No, but that's not what they wrote. They wrote Jame.
No, it's just that sounds wrong, but it is actually grammatically correct.
But we have 2 cast members who have JAM.
And then so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Just read the.
The question is just, it's bullshit. It's just what's James' favorite sexual position? That's it.
I'll answer for James, and James can answer for me.
Okay. This shows how much you know me, okay?
Yes.
You gotta get it right.
69.
And James for Jame? Jame for Jame? Jame for Jame.
Jame for Jame.
Doggy style. We got mine right. That's 1 out of 2.
Blue Crabs is one for us. Any plans for a live JARCAST? The answer is no. We haven't planned anything.
No.
I'm not averse to the idea, although it could be a disaster.
It would be more than a disaster.
I think it would be a disaster.
But why though? Because very rarely do I have to edit out us like fucking up.
No. Wait, do they mean live as in like on stream?
Yeah. Like streaming it.
That would be fine, yeah. Oh, I thought they meant like going to a comedy club and setting up a jar set and doing it live.
Would you be averse to that? Like
no. I'll do it
on
live.
a stage with
I'd be scared.
Yeah, I'd be
scared,
without a
but
doubt.
that's what this is for.
Yeah, exactly. I'd have to get so fucked up that I would say something fucked up.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah. But then it would be funny, at the very least.
True.
Might ruin like your life, but it'd be funny.
My legacy.
Okay. Dig the Head has a question for us. Have you guys ever thought about scheduling a jar video to upload in 10/20/30 years to either just shitpost or act as a time capsule for the channel?
What I was vibing just then.
That's kind of a funny idea. I've thought about that before, about having a video set as far, because you can schedule videos, if you don't know, on YouTube for like points in the future. I had this idea to like have a video prepared and uploaded, but keep putting it as far as you can into the future based on the like schedule, like what it lets you do. So then on the off chance that I died, then suddenly like years in the future this video would be uploaded on the channel.
We could make it super creepy as well.
Yeah, make it like really creepypasta disturbing.
Yeah.
Start this whole thing.
No, what if though you did that and then like there was a nuclear war? And then that video gets uploaded way in the future after the nuclear war.
It's like people in their bunkers waiting to hear something and they just get this fucking weird
and the
video.
first thing to be uploaded since the nuclear war is like the jar fucking...
Oh yeah, what if like our
Creepypasta.
shitpost video that gets uploaded 40 years in the future is...
It's the next Bible.
It's the next Franz Ferdinand. It like starts the next somehow through whatever we did in that video.
Oops.
Starts like a world war. Gersmo7 has one for us. This might have already been asked before, but can we get a tour of all the weird items in the cast room and the stories behind them? In episode 110, there is a close-up of a weird science man and a Yu-Gi-Oh card, which makes me think there are many things scattered around we haven't seen yet.
What fucking science man is
Yeah, what's it? Oh wait, the science man, the one that's holding hands with Megan Fox.
What?
Oh, yes, up there. No, that's still there. And the Yu-Gi-Oh card's next to it, yeah. The reason I have the Yu-Gi-Oh card there...
Yeah, because it says Karibo and it's not.
Yeah, it's a Karibo Yu-Gi-Oh card, but it's like a misprint. So that was always funny to me. Yeah, we got all sorts around here that have like a story towards them. There's like all sorts of little details and dibbies.
Rico, Dave, Bryan.
Some of them I want to keep a secret, honestly.
Some of them, there is no secret to keep though. Like, there's nothing to it.
Face value. It's just what they are. They are what they are.
Like this.
What is that?
I don't know.
Let me have a look. For those listening, it's like a...
It's a-
It's a
It's an
monster.
item.
It's an item. It is an item.
It's weird because I haven't been involved in any of this stuff like being put on the walls. I like came in one day and they were there. So I honestly have no fucking clue about them either, to be honest.
The best one is the Nick on the, is the poster of Nick from Hunt Down the Freeman, who hopefully will be starring in
Yeah,
the new
Half-Life
Half-Life Alyx.
Half-Life Alex.
Half-Life Alyx. Like I might have signed an NDA to say I'm not involved, but can you imagine if Valve actually like I got an email and they're like, we respect you and we really want you in our new we want you in the universe.
Gave me all himself. Coolsy. Rico, Dave, Brian.
The best jar thing is up there. Nobody's ever gonna see. Yeah, the best.
James, we have a question for you from the Blimp Fruit.
Yes, shoot.
Are you still scared of stickers? And if so, have you had any run-ins with them recently?
Of course, I'm still scared of fucking stickers.
So for those who don't know, James is scared of stickers.
No, I'm not scared. I generally have a sticker phobia. It's a real thing, and I have it.
I don't know if we talked about it like in depth before, but try and describe what it is about stickers that disturbs you so deeply.
I don't know, but as soon as I see them, they're near me, I feel violated and I feel like something's wrong. Like I can't be
So
there.
look, imagine I have a sticker on my arm. What goes through your mind?
Hell, I wanna run away. I feel sick, physically sick from it. I can't take my mind off it. It's just like
So what kind of so say I get like a kiddie magazine and it has like a bunch of stickers, like Moomin stickers or whatever. That is like the most disturbing thing to you.
Yes. So generally I can't.
Is it something to do with the like adhesive like sticking to you? Or?
Yeah, and it's like, what do kids do with stickers? They stick them in random places. That just, I can't do it. It freaks me out. Like I can't
don't really understand.
It's like there's been times where it's just like, you know, on like Pink Lady apples, there's a little sticker.
yeah, that little circle thing.
Yeah.
Back in the day, my family used to just stick them on like the side of the fridge, and it's just like I'd walk past and just freak out every time I saw it, to the point where I'd have to like put gloves on, cover my eyes, pick it off, and then put it in the bin so I don't have to see it anymore.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So you put gloves on?
I don't like it. I just don't like stickers. I can't explain.
But that means is it something to do with the adhesive, like sticky,
Yeah, I
the
guess
sticky
so.
aspects of it? Because why? It's okay if you put gloves on, and that made it so you were able to touch it, as if it was like toxic or would leave something on you.
I don't know, and I have not experienced stickers recently. I've been separated from stickers, but there's a bloody Nissan Micra down my road that's been sticker bombed in those stickers, and it freaks me out whenever I drive past.
Yeah, does that mean you hate like those flame stickers that people put on their cars?
I just had a memory. For one Christmas, I bought James a car sticker. Like a troll face car sticker. Or a
You mean
Pepe the
Pepe?
Frog. A Pepe the Frog fucking car sticker.
Did that
I
not
didn't-
frighten you?
At that point, I had no idea that James had this sticker phobia. I feel really bad now.
It's fine.
Were you scared of it, or does the sticker only become frightening once it's been peeled off
if
the
it's
back?
been stuck, it's just like that's a problem.
Is there
Right.
something about the permanence and the way it leaves that horrible mark?
Oh, that pisses me off.
That pisses me off too.
There's one on the back of your own car.
I actually cleaned it off.
Oh, thank fuck.
Yeah, I got rid of it.
I can't do stickers. Just don't. Like the time my parents thought it would be funny to stick up on my room. I was finding stickers under my desk stuck on there like years later because they thought it was funny, and I couldn't go
You
in
were
the room.
traumatized.
Yeah, they were horse stickers as well. I was just completely freaked out. Don't buy me stickers. I can't do it.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. That one sticker you bought me is fine. I still have it.
Tofu Cringe 29 has a question for us. Are you Mingers planning on making any more album review type videos like you did with the Now Now and Kanye? Possibly one on the latest Mac DeMarco album, even though it was a bit of a dud.
Definitely not one on that album because I refuse to sit through it.
It's too old as well. It's not even relevant to talk about particularly anymore.
Yeah, but it also sucks.
It's not very good, no.
I think with how our other videos, our more focused videos are going, we don't try to go into them super planned. It's like if we consume like we did the nostalgia video, we will make it.
It's just what feels right.
It's more of a discussion, yeah. But so it does have to be relevant. That's why we don't tend to do games.
Yeah.
Because like they take so long to finish, especially considering we all work.
Yeah.
It's so for 100% sure we'll be doing another album one, but it's just like whatever we feel passionate about at the time is what we make about. So it's like Jesus is King. We all had very strong opinions on it. That's why we made it. So in the future, if there's another album from Kanye or someone else, then we will. It's
JG.
Yeah. So that the more focused content is happening. That's a thing to look forward to on our channel. That is a more regular thing now. So yes, but it might not be on albums. It might be on movies.
Just whatever we feel like.
YouTubers, whatever. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. We on that grind. Whenever we can, we get out.
We have an interesting question from Keanu Memes, who asks, I don't know if you've been asked about tattoos before, but I was thinking about getting a jar-related one. What would each member suggest getting for themselves that relates to JARCAST if they were forced to pick at gunpoint? If I think an answer is good enough, an all-new brain periscene will be soon to come. That's the obvious answer, is the frame of Brian getting hit by the car.
I don't feel like that's personal enough to jar, for it to be a jar one.
But it's so funny that it is worth it.
I will straight up say this is a bad idea. Don't get jar tattooed on you.
Get a jar tattooed.
I disagree. 2 out of 3 jar members say...
And who's the voice of wisdom in jar? It's me. Don't do it.
Get a tattoo of Nick from Half-Life.
Get a full portrait one on your back. Or your neck.
Here's the thing,
behind the ear.
Like, I'm not a tattoo person, but I kind of wish I was. Like, there's something kind of cool about marking things that are really important to you on your body. And
I was just thinking Rico Dave Bryan.
That's solid, Rico Dave Bryan. Or Dig the Head, obviously, something like that.
Yeah, Dig the Head is the obvious one. Schwepp, deep cut one.
I think we've talked about tattoos before, and we know my opinions on tattoos.
I'm not confident enough, and I feel like I'm just far too white. I don't know what it is about that aspect that just...
White?
Yeah. No, I'm just so white. I don't know. It just looked like it doesn't belong. I don't know what to tell you.
That's racist.
Okay. Why is it racist? No, that's not implying that, I think tattoos only look good on people who aren't white.
Look, I could go into a whole thing about this, but...
I'm not ripped either.
I think tattoos suit anyone, to be honest.
Do you?
Because once you have a tattoo, you've displayed the confidence that you are willing to get a tattoo.
Right. I understand what you're saying.
That gives you the ego muscle that you need to have. You need some sort of badassery to get a tattoo.
It's like a statement because you've committed to something that is being permanently embodied on your skin.
Yeah.
And I don't have that fortitude to decide on something that I care about enough to put on me permanently. Does that show a weakness in me, perhaps? Perhaps it does.
Maybe. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't.
If I had to have a tattoo, I just wouldn't do one jar.
No, it has to be jar. That's the point of the question.
But I can't think of any jar moments where they're so important.
No, like an icon. Like Schwepp.
No,
I think Schwepp could be cool, on your wrist.
That would be
like a little Schwepp.
That would look terrible.
Why?
It would. But I have a weird thing with tattoos. I have a really, really weird thing with tattoos, and it kind of ties into the sticker thing. There's certain ones where I can't. I don't like them.
What would you think about me if I got a Poe from Kung Fu Panda under my eye?
I think you're a fucking idiot.
Okay, what about if I got Shen from Kung Fu Panda 2 under my eye?
Same. Nothing will change.
We thought of a cringy bro tattoo. Like,
what was that?
A matching tattoo for all three of us. That was a Nando's chicken. Couple of lads getting the Nando's chicken permanently inscribed onto their flesh.
It's so fucked up.
No, because it's like, okay, if I had to have the Nando's tattoo, I'd have it like there. So then it's because it would be by itself, I wouldn't like it. So I'd get a full sleeve that all works into the Nando's chicken.
And in the middle there's the magnum opus.
Would you have the Nando's chicken in colour or black and white?
Black and white.
Black and white.
I'd have it in colour. I want to be a walking product placement.
You'd have it under your eye, upside down, so it looks like a tear, but it's actually a Nando's chicken.
That's fucked up.
Tattoos are cool though.
If you got balls, get that Nando's chicken on you.
On your balls.
If it's like, I really understand the really like art of tattooing. Like the really complex stuff, and I know I really like the Yakuza stuff in Japan, but I like the way they do it. It's not with a gun.
There's
it's like
something about that
fucking wooden sticks, and they're just dripping the ink in, and they're cutting the skin with sticks, and that's why they look so good.
There is like that
so traditionally,
like tribal aspect to it.
Yeah,
like tribal tattoos are mocked, but there is like a really cool, especially like I really like certain like Maori or like some of the Australian tattoos you can get. Like that's just cool. That's cool. Like on The Rock, like with some of the stuff he has, it's like
it's very tribal.
Yeah, it kind of works on him. I don't know.
Are you too white to get a tribal tattoo?
Those
way too white.
those type of tattoos work when you're fucking like actually kind of ripped though. Mm-hmm. Tribal look. You need to be like.
Do you think he had to get it like redone when he grew more?
Yes.
Like his skin stretched, so it sort of had spaces.
Yeah.
Where there wasn't ink, so it had to be like coloured in. It's a potentiality. That's all I'm going to say.
Maybe I'll get a tattoo one day. Not sure. Maybe if the beard stays long enough, it's like that's just the fucking next step.
Tattoo the beard on. Then you can shave and still have a beard.
Fart Night 111 as a question we can probably end on. They specify it for me, but it applies to Jim as well at least. They ask, I know at a young age that you moved from Australia to the UK. That's wrong. It's from New Zealand to the UK, but whatever.
No.
But did you ever have any thoughts?
Jersey, UK.
No. Did you ever have any thoughts that your life might have been better in, let's say, New Zealand? And if you did, how did you stop them?
Stop what?
I don't know. I've thought about that a fair amount though. Like,
I think I would be a happier person if
I think I'd be a completely different person.
Thanks, guys. Fuck you.
I think I would be a completely different person if I grew up in New Zealand.
I would be different, and I'd probably be happier.
I don't know where you'd get that bit from, but you'd be a different person, for sure.
Yeah.
And we'd be in completely different stages in our life, probably.
I reckon I'd be in a tribe.
We'd probably be, like, obsessed with rugby.
Yeah, and I'd, like, bury chickens in the hot ground.
Yeah, we'd just bury chickens in the hot ground and we'd get tattoos of the fucking Nando's chicken just constantly.
Hence me being happier.
Tattoos, yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
No, did you know that's a Kiwi... With that said...
You know what?
Thank you for watching.
Just say it. I'm gonna put Sandy on the screen. Just tell me what you meant.
No, wait. So let's change our... If we have the complete opposites of our life now, I think we still would have met. Do you know why?
Australia.
I would have fucking like grew up in Australia. Somehow our lives would have been the same, but fucking in Australia.
Yeah, you can't defy fate, man. Fate's real.
So there's a Kiwi delicacy where like they build a fire and get it really hot or something, and then like put it in a hole so the ground is really hot. And then they put a chicken in the hole and then just bury the chicken. And then just leave it there for like 30 hours to cook in the hot ground.
What, so they don't kill it, they put a live chicken
No, it's
in?
dead.
Oh,
it's just like meat that they bury in the ground.
Right.
And it cooks like that, and then they eat it.
Sounds delicious.
Hence me talking about burying chickens.
That actually does sound delicious.
Do they put all like nice sort of spices on it? And
I don't know.
Yeah, they probably just
Plenty of dirt.
powder.
They put a bit of powder on it, and they just
Yeah.
eat that shit right up.
Do you think they bury kiwis alive underground?
I hope they didn't eat kiwis.
Oh, I'm sure they would have.
Who wouldn't?
They're probably delicious. I'd never eat a kiwi, but I'm sure they are delicious. I bet they taste so fucking good.
I saw one at the Natural History Museum, and they're so
They're the most. They're one of the most adorable animals.
they're pretty cute. Like they're one of those creatures where it's like, what is your purpose?
Yeah, it's like you have it so easy. You have had it so easy.
Yeah, you're on this like island in the middle of nowhere with no predators, no natural predators.
Yeah, you have just evolved to be shit.
Yeah, like a panda, where it's like
Yeah.
you're just this useless fucking animal that doesn't even want to be alive, and like the only reason you're alive is because these.
It's because it's so easy to be alive for you.
Dude, no. Oh fuck, we got to talk about koalas for a little second.
Oh no!
What?
You know they're functionally extinct.
What do you mean? Functionally extinct?
Koalas. There's been a huge epidemic of forest fires in Australia.
What? And just killed loads of koalas?
Loads of koalas have just burned to death.
Yeah.
Like the majority of the population of koalas.
Are you serious?
Yeah. There's like videos of people running into the forest to save
I saw
koalas.
one of the videos of them saving a koala, but I didn't realize it was that dire.
I read that they are functionally extinct. I'm
That's
pretty
messed
sure that
up.
was the terminology.
That's messed
so
up.
basically, they're just going to fucking mate the last remaining ones as much as possible to get them back.
I hope so.
They're a bizarre animal though, because
For Australia, yeah.
they're dumb. They're moronic animals.
Yeah, they are so stupid. And that's why they...
Yeah, because
It's horrible to say, but that's why so many died in the fire. Like, they just physically couldn't escape because they're just shit. They were, like, trying to get out, and they're just, like... It's sad. It's really sad because they're really sweet things. but they couldn't get out of the fire. They couldn't.
What is it? They can only eat one thing.
Yeah, like pandas. They can only eat one thing, and like that one thing makes them high.
It's like torture. They've evolved to live this fucking like whole torture life. And it makes them sleepy and tired.
Yeah.
So they just sleep for most of their life. And they don't know what the fuck is going on.
But how has that existed this long?
In Australia,
In
of all
there's
places.
like birds that just run around gutting people. They're these fucking tiny bears that just get baked all day and sleep.
And just shit all over the place.
Yeah. Funny story. We met koalas. I was like stroking a koala, and a picture was taken with me and this koala. And as the picture was taken, the koala decided to take a shit. So in the picture, there's like child me with a burnt hand, with my hand on this koala, and there's a shit half hanging out of its arse. And that really pissed me off
So
when I was a
good.
kid.
They are super cute, though. They're generally really cute animals.
Yeah, with their big noses.
Well, to end this, all I say is, I'll eat a kiwi if you know what I mean.
What, kiwi
Okay.
fruit?
No, don't worry.
I ate a kiwi fruit
What do
recently.
you mean?
Delicious.
Are you saying like you want to lick a woman from New Zealand?
Why the fuck did you say it like that? You want to lick a woman from New Zealand?
How would you say it? What's the
I'd say-
eloquent way of saying
I'd
it?
say, wait, what? You want to eat? You want to lick a woman from New Zealand? That's what I'd say.
That sounds even weirder to me. So if you're a woman from New Zealand who wants to be licked, hit up James.
And with that said, that's the end of the JARCAST episode 195.
It's the beard. What can I say?